Welcome everybody to video 5 of Be an Innovator. Amp up your awesome admin superpowers by delivering innovation with Einstein Prediction Builder and Discovery. If you're joining us new, we are going step by step to build an AI-powered app from start to finish. Watch these videos and then share your progress online on Twitter using hashtag Be an Innovator. All right, so for video 4, we got hands-on with Einstein Prediction Builder and built a prediction. For video 5, we're going to make sure that we surface this prediction in all the right places so that our users can find them and get a lot of use out of them. So I'm super excited to hear from Principal Admin Evangelist Leanne Reimel how we can best do that. Let's hear from her.
Thanks, Rebecca. And thank you all for sharing the predictions that you've been building in your Cloudies Candies environments. Now that we've built our prediction, it should be ready to be enabled so we can take a look at our prediction, check our scorecard, enable it, and then start rolling it out to our users. So let's jump right into our Cloudies Candies environment so we can start making this prediction available. So the first place I'm going to go is Setup. In Setup, we can take a look at that prediction that we worked on earlier, and we can check the scorecard for it. We can see if this is a good prediction, if we have enough data for it. And once we've checked the scorecard, we feel good about this prediction. When we go back to that Einstein Prediction Builder list of predictions, we can go ahead and enable here. So once we enable it, we should see at the top we've got 1 of 1 predictions enabled. That means we have a limit of 1 predictions in this environment and that our prediction has been successfully enabled. So when we enable the prediction, one of the things that we did is we made that predictive field available to be added to our user experience throughout our Cloudies Candies environment. So the first place I'm going to add this new prediction field for my users at Cloudies is to our list view. So I'm going to jump into an existing list view that I have called Active Customers. So this is a list view that already has a nice chart. We can see how many candy ambassadors by plan. And we can see all of our active customers. So those are customers that have not attrited. And information like subscriptions they may have or what plan they have selected. But I want to make this attrition data available to my users throughout their Cloudies Candies app experience. And so I'm going to go into Select Fields to Display and go ahead and add this attrition prediction field right into that list view. So I can see when I add it that it's now available here, and it's also going to be available for those list view charts, and it can be available to filter on if you want to make a list view, say, of in danger accounts, things like that. So that's the first place that we're going to add it. But let's also click into one of these contacts and add it on the contact record level, because we also want to make sure this is visible when you're engaging with the contact for those customer service representatives or their sales representatives that are working directly with a specific customer. So I'm on our record page here, and I can see all of those fields that I selected to be included in my predictive model, but I don't have my attrition prediction field on here yet, and that's because it's not on the page layout. So I'm going to go into Edit Page, and from our Lightning App Builder canvas, we can actually easily click into our contact layout, and also this is how we can get to our compact layout if we'd like. So I'm in our contact page layout, and I see a attrition prediction is available to be added to the page layout just like any other field. So we talked a little bit about, so I've got it added to the page layout, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my compact layout as well. We talked a little bit about what you can and can't do with these attrition or with these predictive fields, the field that your predictions are writing to. So they are flagged, so they're not automatically included in your automation and your workflow or your email alerts, things like that. However, they are available for a ton of the ways that we surface data to our end users. So we've already seen that's available for list views. It's available to be added in the way that we usually surface fields in our page layouts. And it's also available for reports and dashboards. So I'm adding it to my compact layout here. I can save my compact layout. So when I go back to my contact record page, I can see I've got that information really available to me as a user the prediction, both on the record layout and the compact layout. Awesome. So this is just a few of the ways. This is very kind of basic, but I want to make sure we're understanding a few of the ways that we can start to surface this the same way that we surface other data in Salesforce. Now let's get into reports, because we also want to be able to look at this on a bigger picture and add it to our reports and dashboards. That was one of our requirements that we talked about, is understanding, on a big level, where are these shifts happening? Where are there large groups of customers at risk for attrition? So I have an existing report called Active Customer Plans, and I'm going to click into my existing report. You should all have this in your environment, and I can see all of my active plans by chocolate plans, candy plans, and mixed plans. So let's go ahead and edit this report. We're going to use an existing report because it's a little faster. We've already got those relevant customer fields. And I can see the filters, what I'm filtering for is that attrited equals false. So I'm already looking at the right data set. But actually, I'm also going to add a filter for attrition prediction does not equal 0 or blank. So this is just ensuring that because this is going to be a prediction report, I want to make sure I'm only including those records that have a prediction tied to them. So I've added the attrition prediction not equal to null. And I'm also going to add a column for attrition prediction. Now when I add that column for attrition prediction, I'm also going to not only summarize it, but find the average. So I've got this report is grouped by which plan is selected, and now I've added the attrition prediction both on the individual record level so I can view it, but also on an average for the group level. So when I select save and run, I'm going to make some edits to my chart. So I've got my report that's run. I can see my attrition prediction on this matrix that's shown at the bottom here, or for like each group. Like I can see that chocolate is, what the averages are for the chocolate plan, but I want to edit my chart further. So I'm going to go down into my chart, and let's make the x-axis, instead of being the record count, the average attrition prediction. I think that'll help make this a better early warning system to understand what plans are at most risk. And we can select what type of report we want it to be. Awesome. So now I can see displayed what the average attrition prediction is for chocolate, candy, and mixed. Great. Now let's do a save as here. And we'll call this attrition prediction by plan. And save it. And so with just a few clicks, we've surfaced that attrition prediction data that came from that predictive model that we built last time. We've surfaced that on our list views and made that available to our users who are working with large groups of customers via list views. We've surfaced it on the contact record so that all of our users who are engaging directly with individual contacts or customers, whether that's for sales or service, that they understand where that risk lies and maybe if there's additional help that needs to happen for that customer. And we've surfaced it for our executives and for everyone who's looking at the larger plan health with reports and dashboards. So we are excited to see what you do in your Cloudies Candies environments and how you are going to add this attrition prediction data to your user experience at Cloudies. Back to you, Rebecca.
Awesome. So thank you, Leanne, for showing us all the possibilities for how we can surface our prediction to make it super actionable for our users. So to summarize my key takeaways to ensure that our prediction is being used is we can surface it in a couple of different places. So first, list views are a great way to surface your predictions so that people can see a attrit rate at a glance. Second, the customer contact record is also very important. So that way your users can see your prediction when they are dealing with specific customers. And lastly, we want to definitely surface our prediction in reports and dashboards so that our executives can really get a pulse on the health of the business and understand, what the likelihood of attrition is. All right, so now it's your turn. Log into your Cloudies Candies org and get creative. Surface that prediction in either a list view, contact record, or a dashboard, and then tweet a screenshot of it using hashtag #BeAnInnovator for a chance to win. Restrictions apply, so see rules for details. And we do have some resources for you. If you want to learn more about building awesome reports and dashboards, take a look at that Trailhead module. And lastly, join us for video 6, our final video of Be an Innovator, to learn how you can discover even more insights with AI. See you then.